Good morning. Hello. It's been another week. It's Sunday again. It's February 26th. I just got a bagel and a banana, and I'm gonna enjoy them. Hmm. Um, we haven't played any Stardew in a minute, so I think I'm gonna play Stardew after this. Probably play Kind Words for about an hour. As usual. Maybe we'll do a Wordle. I like the idea of doing word puzzles on Words Day. But I do want to also keep plugging away at Stardew, you know? Here's the new news. Good morning, by the way, not an alien. Here's the new news on Sanctum Arcadia. Let's see. From the last time that I talked about it, let's see. He's posted a few more pictures. He posted a picture that's... You know what? We could just do this again, actually, too. Let's open this up all the way. Why not? Why not just show the display? Leak this secret Discord, dude. Now, why in the world did I do that? Why did I make this shit small? Transform fit to screen. Okay. This is a picture he posted that's an example of his new generator. The levels, the maps look like this. I'm assuming the red and the green are like good and bad effects. I don't know. He's still working on it, you know? I don't want to rush him. But like you, I am constantly looking for new shit. He's called this pathetic. I don't really understand what this is supposed to be. This is a level that generated, I guess. Tentative plan is this. I have about a month of time left to work on this full time. Which I wasn't aware that he was actually doing. I didn't realize he was working on it full time. You'll have a new update within a week, which he said 4 days ago. 5 days ago? So, soon, I hope. From that point on, I'd like to do some major improvements to the core gameplay, including player cooldowns that will be very strong and something big with the enemies. 4 to 5 other areas that I really want to do big improvements on, but I'll try some small things in the meantime, hopefully like I've done with map gen now to spice up map variety. I think the biggest thing needed is players to have more powerful options to use in maps. 4 to 5 cooldowns with a resource that replenishes with each waypoint hit, which, you know, that's something. There's not really anything new in this one. I think this was newer. He's adding stats. Like, these stats weren't tracked in the files before. But yeah, that's all. There's not too much new stuff, but like, he's working on it, you know? I really don't... You know what? We're gonna get some help from our kind words today, actually, on this. Because I don't, like, want to rush him, you know? But I'm also interested in it. His next update. He hasn't done it yet. We're just hoping. Coincidentally, what we asked last time at the end of our kind word session was, how can I be more supportive of my friend who's working on a big project? Like, I don't want to rush him, but I also want to have him push it out soon so I can play it. Any words of encouragement? This is not very helpful. But thank you anyway. Unfortunately, we don't live in the same place, so we can't take him out for coffee. Pushing him to the finale might not be the best approach. They might just need a little break. Could be what clarifies their mind enough to finish it. It was much nicer. We always love it. You can do it too. Do we deserve to be happy? Sometimes it's okay to have a day off. Restore your energy levels. Sometimes it's okay to watch a movie, take a bath. I haven't taken a bath in forever. Play a game or take a long walk. Remember to take breaks in between all the stress that you have in your daily life. I don't know. Sorry, we're definitely still eating. I've seen this advice before too. And in general, I really like it. Because what it is telling the person to not think so hard about meeting somebody to fall in love with, but instead to like make themselves a better person, a more self-fulfilled person. Even though you're tricking them into it by telling them that's how they can find a partner. but becoming a more realized self, you know, makes you into a better partner, I suppose. But I don't know. I guess no but. I guess there's no but there, but it's hard. And that's like a harder thing to do, and it's a hard thing to trick somebody into doing for themselves. Like, if you're self-reliant, if you can take care of things, if you don't have your mother doing your laundry, you know? Sort of thing. You have more value, I suppose. But I don't, we're not going to reply to this guy, just thinking about it, you know? I finally upgraded my TV to a 4K one, and now I need suggestions on films that are worth buying in 4K. Akira and Mulholland Drive. I've never watched anything in 4K. I don't know which movies would be good in 4K. What movies were good when you switched from SD to HD? You know what I remember the most thinking? I think it was Jurassic Park, because there's so many scenes where it's dark and there's just like the T-Rex and the darkness and the rain. When I got a higher definition television, and I'm sure it was 480p, right? 480i. When we got a 480i TV, compared to the CRT, that it was also much clearer. But I think that is standard definition at 480i. 720 is the first HD. I don't know. I don't have any good suggestions, so we're not going to reply to this guy either. I met someone online and we became friends. She added me on Facebook and WhatsApp, spoke to me daily, sending audios, but all of a sudden stopped. I asked her if I did something wrong. No, but she has to focus on something. I do see her right on a forum. Why not to me? Hmm. I don't really know. Um, either she's being honest and is just focusing on something else and distracted, or she really just doesn't like you. Um, it's that's right? It is. If it's the second, it's sad. That doesn't really make sense. You can't. We'll just leave it at that. Um, all right. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, based on the note, it's got to be either she's actually just busy, or she's blowing him off. But this doesn't really change very much. Let's see. Can you tell me your thinkings between boys and girls? Probably I'm always wired about this. Haha, I think now I may not so enthusiastic about these things. I don't get it. This one is Google Translate, surely. But I am not following. Thinkings about boys and girls. You think it's wired or you think it's weird? Is this not Google Translate? Google Translate doesn't make that spelling error. We're just gonna pass over that one. Fellow LGBTQ+. A cis straight girl who knows nothing about the struggles of the queer tells you, oh my god, I'm like 10% gay because girls are just so pretty. We're not LGBTQ+. So we're gonna not respond to this, but if sexuality and gender are spectrums, is it wrong for somebody to think that they're just, you know, very slightly on the gay side? Like, you know, 10% gay is on the spectrum, right? It's like a real section of that sexuality spectrum. Can't call that part fake just because it's not the parts you like. I guess is how I would reply to this if I don't think that person would fucking hate it if I said that to them. You know? I think S probably would not like that answer very much. Yeah. I don't know. But I think that's the answer that I would say still. Even thinking on it a little further. It's like, I don't see any other way to see it that's consistent with the spectrum thing. I suppose. I'm from Poland and traveling to Chile soon for 3 weeks all by myself. Although I'm very excited, the stress starts to crawl in, and from my experience it will be worse the closer to departure. Do you have any tips to deal with that? No. Not really. We don't really. Maybe not the banana. Let's do... Is there something like travel related here somewhere? Maybe this boat. Studying econometrics to finish up my eco degree. 4 electives left plus 1 writing intensive. I already took econometrics and will be returning to campus after 2 years. Any resources for learning econometrics and prep for grad school? I think kind words is probably the wrong place to ask this sort of question. It's like really specific to a certain thing, and the Chinese teenagers who are currently on kind words probably aren't gonna be able to help. I guess this guy might be in China. This doesn't strike me as Google Translate, so. But like asking for something specific, like resources for learning, like you can't link websites or anything either, so who knows? I don't know. Having lower expectations does help tolerate this miserable life. A small disappointment is better than a massive disappointment. True. Unable to do a thing about it. Financially, I'm screwed due to health issues, so I fear I'll be stuck in this never-ending void forever. I'm losing hope. A person I was dating recently broke things off with me because she can't date right now due to family emergencies. Gosh. We stayed friends and she said we might date again, but is now dating her former Fweb. I feel so stupid and like such a loser, so small. Um, yeah, this is a... Like, this person's just been used, you know, right? A little bit. Like, you break up with your boyfriend to get with your friends with benefits partner. Um, so he feels like he's been set aside, I guess. I think the biggest problem here is we stayed friends and she said we might date again. Because that maybe makes me think that like he's like begging, trying to get her back, you know? And maybe this is like, oh, he's like a kind of a creepy guy. And she's just like, she'll say whatever to get him to fuck off. Yeah, we're still friends, but we're not gonna talk. Yeah, we might date again, but I really don't ever want to see you again, sort of thing, you know? Hmm. Also, she can't date right now due to a family emergency is like, that's gotta be the fakest shit I've ever heard. Obviously, we don't know the real context. We don't know what the family emergency might be. But a family emergency with somebody who can, like, you know, give you a hug at the end of the day is way better, right? Somebody who can take you away from it for a minute, go see a movie. Go to somebody else's house, have a little dinner. I don't know what the family emergency is exactly, but if it's like, you know, usually family emergencies, they take a couple of days, a week, a couple of weeks. If it's like hospice care for your grandfather, that's not really something you need to break up with your boyfriend over. Or for your parents, for that matter, I guess. So who knows? This seems like kind of a weird one. I think even if he's a creep, I think the better thing to do is to tell him to move on, right? Like, if it's real and he's not a creep and it's just the girl's the bad guy, then he should move on. And if it's a little bit, you know, biased and he's being a weirdo, he should move on. He should move on. Either way. Time to find somebody else, you know? She said we might date again is like such a weird thing. Because you could see some girl saying that to some guy that she just wants to keep around as an orbiter too. You know? But I think in my head it's more likely that the dude is like coming up to her doorstep crying all the time, you know? And she's trying to get him to buzz off. I don't know. It's hard to say. We don't know enough to judge whether this is the real one or not. Let's do a little, let's do a little snow globe. Traveling to Chile, we like that guy. Losing relationships and always feeling completely empty and lacking control over my own life. This has been going on for the last year, and as much as I try to work on myself and be good for the people around me, I can't seem to stop messing everything up. Pa-pa-pa. I think we're gonna do everything takes practice. Relationships. It's all a skill, you know? And even the ones you fail are experience gathered, knowledge gained. Um um I don't really know. We don't really know. I'm gonna throw out this little square seal though. Has anyone struggled with body dysmorphia? If so, did it ever get better? Um, I think we, like, I'm not going to reply to this because I don't think it's the same context that they're thinking of, but I think we all do to some extent, you know? Like, even people who are happy with their body, they're not necessarily always seeing it exactly as it is because we can't really see what you look like most of the time, you know? You're not really thinking about it most of the time, and you don't always have the same posture and the same shape that you do when you look in the mirror, you know? I guess. I don't really know how I'm trying to say this, but like our brain focuses on certain things, and those things become bigger than they are in our minds. Like, I think I've seen a video before where people overestimate the size of their head and the size of their hands. Because those are the things that you spend the most brain power on, just like in general. And I think if somebody's thinking about, like, oh, I have small boobs, or oh, I have a big nose, all the time in their head, those things are way bigger than they really are, you know? Um, and I think everybody does that a little bit. Even people who don't think about it much, they just aren't aware of it, I guess. Um, That said, I have nothing to say to this person. Um, I don't really want to get other people thinking about anybody, you know? We don't want to tell people other people can see anything about them. Uh, my feelings fluctuate towards my girlfriend on and off. We don't have conflicts or anything like that, but sometimes it's just like just a low level. And then other times it's like relatively high. I've looked into aromanticism, but I don't really align with it too much. I think we're gonna pass on this one. I don't really know. I don't really know. I don't really know. We're not passing, I guess. Um, Miniatures, right? Miniatures? I'm thinking of something that might be a really big mistake to make. I quit a job 2-ish years ago and they're desperately searching for new hires. Thinking of going back because some of the not cool things changed. PF says do it, others say don't. It's not quite what I wanted. We're really... This is all fluff here, so fuck. Let's just get rid of that. Everything I just typed. The whole start of that sentence was just waffling while I thought about what I actually wanted to say. That's not how you spell if. Um. I took the keys from work home last night. I guess it's been about an hour. I feel like I end stream before I play Stardew. Do I feel a little bad? But I think I have to go down to the store and drop my keys off. Hay demasiada ansiedad en mi vida y me mantiene inerte y triste. Anhelo sentir tranquilidad, dejar de sufrir por el pasado y dejar de temer el futuro. Quiero sonreír más. There is something in my life and my something and tristes. Fuck, I don't know. No, and hello, sentir peaceful, dejar de sufrir por el pasado y dejar de temer. In the past and the future, I want more something. We don't speak Spanish well enough to read this, I'm afraid. I'm catching like some of it, but not enough. Also, if I was going to reply in English, I'm sure this person would be pretty annoyed. Let's see. There we go. I got some YouTube comments this morning. Somebody was watching my Slay the Spire video from like 3 weeks ago. Which, honestly, I love it. I loved it. They were not happy with how I was playing. But I was just genuinely very happy to receive a comment. And that person watched the video for like an hour. And I was trying to like come up with a good response to it, you know? And in my head I was like reading into the dude's YouTube username and thinking hard about like how mean I was gonna be to him. But I didn't end up doing that, I don't think. But I also responded in a way that I think maybe he'll see right through. If he even reads it. He probably doesn't give a shit. Some 15-year-old kid probably who couldn't care less about the YouTube reply, the comment reply. But, you know, we're just trying our best, I guess. We try to say the right thing. Try to be nice. And as much as I was like a little annoyed at the content of his comments, I was very happy that somebody actually commented. Somebody watched enough of my Slay the Spire video to get annoyed at my fucking bad play. Ooh. Anyway, I'm gonna stop right now. I was gonna play some Stardew. I'll probably come back and play something in a little while. We have the day off. We'll probably play some Stardew, or maybe more of the Forest, Sons of the Forest. But I do have to. I'm gonna run down to the store, drop my keys off, and I don't want to leave the stream going for 20 minutes, so unattended anyway. Yeah, Jake, thank you for your comments. I love you. Farewell.